The biggest news of all. Astronomer is apparently an Apache Airflow managed service company whose CEO and HR got caught in the Coldplay concert. I was just thinking about the lawyers of their spouses. They're like, another big news that was there was Perplexity is partnering up with Airtel to provide to its subscribers the pro version of Perplexity for I think about a year. I don't know how these deals work, like who is paying up for it.
I am pretty sure Airtel is not paying to acquire these deals. Dude, but we can afford to pay for the service. Why are we getting it for fucking free?
Anything you put that is available somehow for free, I think people will spend more time figure out how to get it for free. It's just the way it is.
Tesla finally opened its first showroom in Bombay and has started taking orders for selling the Model Y. Starts in India on road at like 61 lakhs. It's fucking absurd. I cannot imagine paying that much for a mid-ass car. It's kind of like what the middle class in America buys, that upper class in India is gonna buy.
Hello.
Hello.
There are a couple of things we want to talk about today. The biggest news of all has been. Can you guess?
That they make 200 ml fridge ciggies now.
I mean, yeah, sure. That is one thing.
That's gonna revolutionize our economy. I don't think you're understanding, Shobhit.
Yeah, it's 180 ml Diet Coke, right? I have this 330 ml one, right? Like
You
show
have the
show
two,
yours,
yeah.
show yours. Right? You can see that there's a size difference here.
Yeah.
And I think when it is at the midpoint is
Yeah.
when I feel like okay, I'm done. So I think
Ah.
they have a great insight at 180 ml.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're kind of going after the whole like Lahori Zira 180 ml, 150 ml. That you know how like the chote
Yeah, I know.
pet banate hain? I
Yeah.
think they're going after that market.
Even McDowell's number one also has like a 10 rupee pack.
I do think they're gonna have to make it cheap. Right now it's 25 rupees. I feel like they have to get this to like 15 rupees if they
It's
really
fine,
want
no?
to
This is 40 rupees.
I know, but like if you're going after people who are paying 10 rupees for like a similar size soda, are they gonna pay 2.5x? This
Probably, I don't know.
Bharat Janata is very price sensitive.
Yeah. But this is essentially a tharra, you know? What is a tharra?
I do not know what a tharra is.
The tharra is basically I was telling you about the McDowell's 10 rupee thing, right? Like that's called a tharra. That's like basically you have like a 30 ml and just that's the
30 ml. That's how
50,
much you get.
10, 15, 30 something that ml.
नहीं 10 से तो बहुत ज़्यादा होगा.
I mean, it's like literally a small fruity pack, like
Okay,
one third of
okay.
a fruity. So I think fruity is 100 probably. So
What is the most no name alcohol you've ever consumed?
I don't know. I
You never
I
had like one of these like desi daru?
no, bro. I did not drink when I was in college. That is when
Okay,
most
fair
of the
enough.
people have done that. So
Yeah, fair enough. I once had this whiskey called Evening Special.
did it make your evening special?
I did not. I mean, it was probably the worst hangover I've ever had in my life. I was like 19 years old. It was. I would not recommend.
But the big news that I was talking about was
Yeah, yeah. What was
astronomer.
it? Oh, that's the big news.
Yeah. So for context, there's a
For
couple.
context, yeah.
Yeah,
The context is that airflow is a big thing now.
airflow.
Apache Airflow?
Really?
Yeah, Astronomer offers managed Apache Airflows as a service.
Oh, I did not know. Oh, I had no idea what Apache astronomer did. So astronomer is apparently an Apache Airflow managed service company whose CEO and HR got caught in the Coldplay concert. I think if they would have played it cool, no, nobody would have found out.
I think the pullback made it a meme and viral moment.
I was just thinking about the lawyers of their spouses. They're like, have you seen that meme? Imran Hashmi's counting money meme.
Honestly, I am like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting what happens. Like I heard that Chris Martin, every time some new couple was being shown on the screen, he like would ask the couple, "Are you guys actually like together, or are you guys cheating on other
Yeah.
folks?"
I think the first time this Chris Martin had, somebody wrote that Coldplay hadn't released any single in a long while, but now they have two.
Well, do they really have to, or is it just a recoupling?
But but yeah,
Uh,
this is one. I mean, the memes are immaculate for this.
I mean, it is a very memeable moment.
Yeah.
And this is what drove one of my tweets. I was like, we have so much unhinged, weird shit happening in America. Why don't we have Indian founders
I
doing
think
insane shit like this?
the Indian insane shit doesn't reach Twitter. I think that's that's what I like.
How do
Baiju's
we?
was that.
No, that was not insane. That was just fraud.
No, no, fraud aside, like the internally what was happening, the company was bad shit. Just
No, bad shit like that is just like bad stuff.
okay, makes sense.
There's not like we don't have like Indian startup memeable moments.
Yeah.
We have one. I don't want to talk about it. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I think we'll again get another tweet from Akshita saying that we are complaining about not many e-lafras happening. Yeah, we don't have a lot of unhinged shit going on in Indian, or at least we don't get to know about it.
I mean, we're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, maybe you, but I don't even get to know about it. So another big news that was there was Perplexity is partnering up with Airtel, and I think everyone has sort of told this to everyone. Like
I
LinkedIn is full of it, Twitter is full of it. It's just that
Twitter is,
everyone is
Instagram is full of it.
really Instagram also.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of WhatsApp statuses as well. That
Oh my
it,
God.
it was crazy. But what is happening is Perplexity is partnering up with Airtel to provide to its subscribers the pro version of Perplexity for I think about a year.
And if you already have a Perplexity Pro subscription, it gets stacked on to so it gets extended by a year.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
nice.
So that's actually
Uh,
usually companies don't do that, so it's kind of thoughtful of them to like
yeah, it's a
put
great move
that
then.
into yeah.
I think one thing that did open my eyes is to a bunch of other free shit that Airtel is offering. I had no idea that I had access to so many things. Like, did you know that you
Have,
get Prime for with Airtel as well?
yeah. You know, have you not seen like Airtel Extreme?
No. What is that?
So you get like there's like multiple of these like OTTs you get for free. Sony Live, Lionsgate, and then like 5, 10 more. I remember like when I moved back and I was re-enabling my Airtel subscription, I kind of realized that Airtel gives.
So did you avail anything?
I got the free OTT. That's how I was watching like I think F1 for a bit.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Prime I don't think I got through there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just there's like a sheer number of things that Airtel gives. I don't know how these deals work. Like, who is paying up for it,
I am pretty sure Airtel is not paying to acquire these deals.
right? Maybe for OTT
I
it is.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some like deeper like like Airtel also has like this massive direct to home TV business. I mean, it is in a decline, but I'm sure there's some arrangement baked into that for the OTTs that also have like actual TV channels. That's one side of the business that I guess I don't understand very well. So it could be they could be paying, but
Okay.
I would assume they're not paying very well.
Apparently the Perplexity for a year would have costed like one person 17,000 rupees. I think the Airtel subscription that I have is like maybe 600 or 700 rupees a month. So
What do you have on Airtel? Like your phone or your internet?
phone.
Okay.
So the phone is like 700 rupees or something. So yeah, I mean, if you are somebody who is paying for Perplexity Pro, which firstly, why? Why are you paying for Perplexity Pro? But having putting that aside, if you are, then probably Airtel is a great subscription to have. I think Airtel is trying to become like the proper cable company that others have not been able to. And have you been following Airtel by any chance? Like, do you have? Are you a shareholder?
No.
No. So I bought Airtel back in 2020 because
Okay.
that time I was so short-sighted. I thought COVID is going to last for 100 years. What companies can survive that don't need to,
Internet.
yeah, internet, telecom. So I bought a bunch of Airtel shares, and it was flat for a while, and suddenly it has given like a nice run up. It's like four times from 2020. Not just the share price, like even
Yeah.
the earnings are like way up right now,
Yeah.
which is like a counter to what people were thinking, because with Geo, Airtel was supposed to go down, but it did not happen.
Like I've seen people on the internet talk about this, but like Airtel ceding ground to Jio is actually like a master stroke because they retain all the more affluent customers, but the lower, cheaper customer base all churned over to Jio. Airtel is being used by richer folks and Jio is being used by poorer folks. And then, as we have seen in the Indus Valley report, that earning potential for the rich people is growing much faster than the potential for poorer folks. And then Airtel is probably able to bundle all these kind of things that uh, people who earn slightly more are probably more likely to use. Possibly, kind of, that's why they've been doing well.
The next generation, or maybe 10 years down the line, that might not be the case, because probably Geo will have like the majority of people, and most of the new people who get rich probably will be from there. But yeah, I think Indus Valley report says otherwise. But why do rich people like Airtel? Like, I want to understand that as well. Like, do you have any theories?
I don't know. I mean, Airtel's a Delhi company. I live in Delhi, so I use Airtel.
It's a Gurgaon company, first of all, right? Like, you don't
But
think you don't think Gurgaon is a Delhi. Okay, you can't.
Sunil Bharti Mittal lives in Delhi.
Okay, fine.
Hike was a Delhi company.
Hike was Gurgaon, no? No?
Well, okay. NCR.
This is Doglaban, bro. Today, I think in the morning, Perplexity was like the most downloaded app on the Play Store. It
On
it
the
beat,
Play Store too.
yeah, yeah.
Oh wow. It was also on the Apple App Store.
Apple App Store for sure. I think Play
Huh.
Store also I saw somewhere. Uh,
Interesting.
Problem with Play Store is like it sort of personalizes so much that it's very hard to know. But
Acha, fair enough.
let me see the top charts.
Yeah.
Okay, no, nope, nope. False alarm, false alarm. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is
I was
it.
gonna say that sounds hard to pull
Yeah,
off.
yeah. But it is the top downloaded app on the Apple App Store at least,
Yeah, yeah.
which is also a big deal. It beat Chat GPT
And Blinken.
and Blinkit. What other apps did it beat? It beat Meesho, which I don't know why Meesho was big on the App Store,
Misho's
but
big on the Apple App Store.
yeah, yeah. Check your own reply, no?
Well, I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a joke tweet. I feel like people have taken this tweet very seriously.
Nice.
Uh,
But yeah, so it is ahead of ChatGPT, Blinkit, Meesho, Google Gemini, and Rapido. That is what I
so it's a
see.
very interesting combination of companies.
Yeah, but
Uh,
but did you notice 3 out of the 6 are basically
uh,
AI apps?
yeah, yeah. I-
Perplexity, ChatGPT, and Google Gemini. So
It,
the demand for AI in India is actually pretty good.
yeah, and I mean, it does make sense with like India being ChatGPT's second largest geography and also Perplexities, I believe. I forget the exact numbers, but this was there in Mary Meeker's report on the state of AI. So it makes sense why everyone is spending more time. Like we've talked about this when we talked about ChatGPT before. Like it makes sense why everyone is spending time on India. Is it economical for them to do so? I do not know yet, but we will
Find out.
find that out.
Do you think even Claude, India is like number 2 in Claude?
That one I don't know. I think Claude is a little too neat. I mean, it could be because if you think about it, like all the software engineers use some version of Anthropic's model, be it in Cursor or Claude Code directly. So India having a higher number of developers than most other countries, I would not be surprised if the model was being consumed
A lot.
by Indians more than other countries. Claude's like website being used, I don't know. But I guess the other thing with like Perplexity and like this partnership, it's not necessarily new. They did the same thing with SoftBank in Japan. They did the same thing with Deutsche Telekom company, which is hard to pronounce, in Germany. But
Wait,
and
Deutsche Bank has a telecom company?
no, it's called DT.
It's not the Deutsche Bank.
Okay, no, it is Deutsche Telekom. It's the
Okay.
state-owned telecom company.
Okay, got it.
But like bundling software and services in through telecom is like a very old play. Like it's been happening for decades now. Did you remember like in the old days when like you'd get like a broadband connection, you get all like free shit along with it?
Really?
I thought so. I thought like won't you get like antivirus and all this shit?
Oh, right, right. Yeah, that way.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. So like you get so much bundled software with telecom companies because they have the most distribution. So partnering with telecom companies is not necessarily new. I assume that the AI companies probably have more to benefit from than just the distribution because they get all this training data from the usage of these products. And it's also not the first time Perplexity has tried running a partnership in India. So in February this year, did you see they did partnership with basically made Perplexity Pro free for all the university students?
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
And now they I think have rolled that back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably didn't work.
Yeah, no, but because you know what happens? Like Cursor did the same thing, where it made Cursor free for all the university students globally, and then Indian university students started abusing the fuck out of their APIs, and they kind of banned India.
Banned the whole of India, or
Yeah, banned Indian university students from getting Cursor for free.
I mean, I see it happening in front of me itself. Like there are so many messages saying, "Does anybody have a brother or a sister studying somewhere? I want the access for Cursor." Or it's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a friend of mine basically got it. They had a kid, and the kid was, I think, in second standard, and somehow that school gives you
Oh, .edu.
email email address, and they got the Cursor for their work.
Dude, but we can afford to pay for these services. Like, why are we getting it for fucking free?
Just the nature, just the
Yeah,
culture we have. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
that's anything you put that is available somehow for free. I think people will spend more time and figure out how to get it for free versus it's just the way it is.
So, okay, but you don't think it makes sense for Perplexity to, like, you are like anti Perplexity Pro, right?
I haven't found a lot of use case for Perplexity ever since ChatGPT and Claude, sorry, both got search natively. Why do I want search? Because I want like a relatively newer or fresher information, and both of them sort of do decent job. I've checked the results multiple times. I've tried to figure out if there's anything different, but I
Yeah.
don't find anything different. But then if I just have to use not let's say the search one, but I have to like do a discussion or something like that, sparring or something. I think ChatGPT or Claude is much better in that regards. So I just now bought like subscription for them, and then I just use them for searching if I ever have to search. I mean, I've heard my friends, especially in let's say finance or VCs, they are the ones who are saying that you get like better financial information on Perplexity, which is a use case that I don't have. So
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
I,
that is one use case that is there, but
yeah,
I am yet to find like when to use Perplexity now. Like
fair
initially
enough.
it was because there was no search involved anywhere else, so Perplexity was the place. But otherwise now it's
I mean, I kind of agree with like the financial and guys you've been speaking to because whenever I need to do like quick market research or kind of like pull numbers on companies or like figure out like, okay, is this a large market or investable business? Like Perplexity kind of works really well on search and like pulling obscure numbers and facts. And I personally have not seen like I use Claude a lot more than ChatGPT, but I've not seen that work as well on search personally. Like I'll give you my bull case for why this could make sense for Perplexity. So I mean I think we have realized, and like when you get accustomed to an app, you kind of spend more time with it, and it learns you better and it serves you better. If you give Perplexity Pro to people for free who are not paying for Claude or ChatGPT, your retention of that product over time will get better. Perplexity to me does a better job on search, and you can use basically any model that you want. My sense is bull case is like if you tackle all the people who aren't playing for OpenAI like ChatGPT and Claude yet, who are signing up for Perplexity Pro for free, and you are able to make the reasoning, sparring kind of side of it a lot better. I don't see why you wouldn't continue to use Perplexity Pro after your free trial ends up, because I think we know that all knowledge workers are eventually going to be paying for one of these products. It's not like they're going away, and we've seen how much better they are when you use the paid version.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I think one thing probably they are more inclined to do is have ads there. I think Perplexity might be in the right place to sort of figure out an ad based model here versus
Yeah.
having the user to pay,
Yeah.
because people use it for specifically for research and not for खाने में क्या बनाना है and all that
Yeah.
shit, right? How to boil an egg or stuff like that, right? But did you try out the new browser by Perplexity?
No, I have not. Did you?
I
I'm like a very fuck all these new like I was not gonna get whatever that other thing was. क्या था?
Comet
The browser, yeah. No, the browser company ka, what was the first one?
Arc.
Yeah, Arc I didn't try. This I didn't try. I'm happy with my Chrome.
Chrome. Yeah, I like my Firefox as well, but I'm
Yeah.
at one point I have 5 browsers running, so I might as well try a sixth one. But I
But you
did
have 5 browsers running. Are you doing like A/B testing across different
no.
browsers?
So I have Firefox, which is like my work browser plus Twitter,
Yeah.
and then I have Brave, where I have personal email ID and all those things that I've like Facebook, Instagram, all those things. Then I have Safari, where I have this Kachori capitalist podcast, YouTube.
But you run our podcast on fucking Safari?
No, it is run on this recording is run on Brave, but
Yeah.
the YouTube management is on Safari.
Why? Oh, just because you're logged in, like
Yeah.
you don't want to manage multiple logins on one.
Yeah, basically I don't want to use my mouse, go there, change my account. So what I just do is I have my setup ready where I just press command shift and some number, and I directly go to that account, like that's
Interesting.
so it's pretty optimized for speed. But yeah, I mean, so I have Safari also running. I also have Arc running. I have Arc running for some use cases where Firefox was causing a problem, and then Arc had like the sidebar for which I was getting some design issues, so I started running Arc, and now Arc is also perpetually running. Now I also added Comet, but Comet is, I don't know, pointless. It is essentially a sidebar where you chat, right? That's
Yeah.
what it is doing. Their onboarding showed me, let's say, 4 or 5 things. I tried to do the same things, but like in a different location, environment, or something like that. For example, they had that you can create like a walking route on Google Maps for something. I like, okay, they showed me city of London as an example. I was like, okay, let's me do it on 12th Main. And I tried to do that. It did not give me anything like that. It just gave me results of these are the 5 walkable pizza places around 12th Main. I'm like,
Okay.
dude, that's not that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just spoiled because I am pretty near the edge of things that are happening,
Yeah.
and I try a lot of things. So maybe Comet is probably not built for me. But then I think, I don't know, other people are just going crazy. But nobody is like, everyone's going crazy
But
for the
is it like the
invites.
normies who are going crazy, or is it like people who are on the
No.
bleeding edge
So
that are
so
going crazy?
the people who are going crazy are basically going crazy because they have this waitlist system. I think
Oh,
any company that has waitlist system, people are like, I want, चाहिए, मुझे चाहिए. You know? I think it's just the same thing, right? Like open a restaurant, put a waitlist. People will just.
This is why Naru does so well.
This is why Naru does so well. This is.
It is the status of the thing rather than the thing itself.
So Comet, because it is waitlisted right now, it's just the status of the thing probably.
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense for Perplexity to build a browser. If they're actually able to build like a new experience over browsing, that would be sick. Because then
Yep.
if you control the browser, you control all user data which you use to
Correct. Browser
do
is the
shit.
ultimate user
Yeah,
agent
yeah,
tool.
yeah, yes. Now, can they actually do something that's gonna make people? This might be like the best time to build a browser because there's been so much like antitrust shit happening against Google, and there being like talks that break Chrome out of Google and all
That's,
this
by the way,
and
the
that.
stupidest shit I've heard. Breaking Chrome is not where you need to focus on.
I mean,
DOJ,
okay,
DOJ, if you're listening.
I don't think the DOJ is listening other than when तेरा तो वीजा हो गया ना अप्रूव
Yeah.
अब क्या सुनेगी DOJ. Great time to build a browser. What can you build in the browsing experience that is better? I don't know. Like, I would have personally thought like doing something around mobile. If Apple is opening up Safari Kit more, is maybe the way to go than to build another desktop tool. But maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I don't get why. Maybe because AI right now is more of a B2B play rather than B2C play. Maybe that is why they're going the browser on the desktop. But yeah, I mean, ideally they should have done it on the phone,
Yeah.
right? If they want customers, B2C customers, but I mean, it is what it is.
Coming to some more other American companies launching in India, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's been happening. Did you see the viral event in Bombay?
I did not see the event, but I did tweet about it, and
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did get trolled about it. So
You get what did you tweet? I feel like I didn't see this tweet.
so there's it's a pointless thing.
Okay,
Okay,
but
but
actually let's first tell what happened because
yeah.
Tesla finally opened its first showroom in Bombay and has started taking orders for selling the Model Y. That is their mid-range car. So they have Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Model Y. And Model Y is kind of like this mini SUV type car. Starts in India on road at like 61 lakhs. It's fucking absurd.
Yeah. More than half of that is basically taxes, but yeah.
Yeah. I cannot imagine paying that much for a mid-ass car that does not have any autonomous functions.
Tesla is mid-ass car.
Like Tesla in America is like your Hyundai and Honda kind of way. It's not like a luxury car. It's a very basic. Like you get Teslas on Uber X in America.
Yeah, but even on Uber X, okay. So you're saying it's basically not a Mercedes or an Audi, for example.
Yeah. But it's being priced like one.
Because of the import duties, correct.
Yeah.
So Tesla, basically, I don't know if you remember 2016 or 2017. That is when they had kind of launched. They had said
They were taking money from Indian customers.
correct. So they had taken $1,000 worth of rupees, and they were like, book your Tesla. I don't know which one, but book your Tesla, and we will deliver it next year. That was the plan, 2016 or 2017. Assuming it was 2017. So 2018, they were supposed to deliver. They did not. 1920, and I think I saw a tweet by Karthik Reddy, who's the partner at Bloom. He shared a screenshot that $1,000 have been refunded this year. I think within last couple of weeks, and then Tesla launched, and then he was like, yeah, basically I made 4.5% annual returns because dollar got like INR got devalued.
Yeah. No, there's also Harsh Jain from Dream 11 also spoke about his cancel order, and he was like, "Oh, मेरा 1,000 का slot में refund मिल गया. If I had invested that in Tesla instead, it would have been $20,000."
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Essentially, they got like a decent working loan from the Indian customers for.
Okay, I don't think it was like at most they would have gotten like what, like 1,000 customers to
No,
10,000
they got
customers?
more than 1,000 for sure. I mean,
But
the
कितने
amount is pointless for them. Like 10,000 customers, you assume कर ले. Then also it's like $10 million, which is not a big deal for Tesla.
Yeah.
So
Elon will fucking go get that from.
Elon generates that in half an hour. So
Yeah, Elon will get one of his other companies to give him that in seconds.
Correct. So that's what people are saying. And just for the comedic effect, I am also saying. But I mean, if you have to have like a bro to bro chat, it was not
Yeah,
that. Right. But yeah, I mean, people got their money back. And I
yeah.
thought, okay, that means Tesla has left India completely. And then next week, they
They don't
opened a opened a store.
But I mean, the store was in talks for a while. Like, I don't know if you've been following it, but like everyone knew that BKC में खुल रहा है ये दुकान. Like,
Correct.
आना तो पड़ेगा.
By the way, when
Uh,
a Delhi guy says BKC, I'm like, okay, something else maybe. So he means Bandra Kurla complex, yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What I am surprised by the launch was it felt very like flat and meh. Like Elon nahi aaya. It doesn't seem like anyone senior at
Why
Tesla
would
was there.
why would Elon fly for one store opening?
No, but like think about it. It's like their India launch. If India was really important for them, he would have been here. Like how many times has he gone to China?
Bro, China is a huge market.
I know, but I'm saying that's why I'm saying that like it feels like it's kind of really like the India launch feels very blah and like meaningless to Tesla.
And it probably was. I think it's maybe they did not even want to do it. I think
Yeah.
it's probably some dealership guy who's going, let me try, sir. I will make it work, sir.
No, but I do think is it not like 100% FDI deal because like cars में 100% FDI होता है ना? नहीं होता.
Zero clue, bro. Zero clue. But I mean, what generally, how generally these things work is
Yeah.
you have a dealer who basically gets like a franchisee or whatever. Right?
Yes, but Tesla is the one company that doesn't have dealerships. Like it
In the
doesn't have
US.
franchise. Yeah.
In the US, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it holds true everywhere else in the world.
Okay. Fair.
I mean, to be honest, it could be the case that it's their own dealership and maybe they are just trying to figure out what happens. I remember.
India permits 100% FDI in the automatic route across automobile segments, including luxury and electric vehicles. So I would assume Tesla is probably
Correct.
following that route.
Yeah. If you remember, Apple also opened their store recently, the first store, right? Who was there? Do you remember? Like Tim Cook did not show up.
Tim Cook came. What are you talking about?
Tim Cook showed up, kya? Oh yeah, that guy
Yeah,
showed
Tim
up.
Cook fucking came.
Correct. But I think Tim Cook also came because India was already a decent market and they were manufacturing in India as well. I mean, two both of the
I mean,
things.
obviously, but like, I mean, that was like a moment. This Tesla is like a.
Yeah, it wasn't a moment
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, I mean, they are opening a store in India. Make whatever you want to of that. But I also heard another company that is coming.
Yeah.
Can you guess?
Well, Lululemon.
Right. It was in our notes, so you could. but yeah, Lululemon is also coming to India.
Dude, I think it is like it's the gold rush of premium brands from America coming to India masquerading as luxury brands.
I thought these were normal brands in there and they are coming as premium in India.
मतलब ठीक है like basically yes. Like it's kind of like what the middle class in America buys that the upper class in India is gonna buy.
Right.
What like the 30% of Americans buy that 1% of Indians will buy. Because I mean spending power and yada 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 yada. But I mean there is a lot of more premium and luxury brands coming to India over the last couple of years. Like both online, I don't know if you've seen, but Nykaa has been adding a lot more expensive brands in their portfolio. I don't know when they brought this athleisure company called Alo. They brought them. Then there's a lot of stuff happening in retail as well. Anand Ahuja, who's Sonam Kapoor's husband, brought this luxury brand called Amiri to
I
Delhi.
mean, he is also the founder of Veg Non-Veg, so yeah, that is also there.
His family goes very deep. Like his dad started this company called Shahi Exports, which is one of the biggest apparel import-export business in the country. They manufacture all the clothes for like Uniqlo in India and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they understand apparel very well. I just wanted to sound funny, but they brought Amiri and they made Shania Kapoor and Shubman Gill the face of the brand in India. So like there is a lot of like premium and luxury stuff happening in the country because, as Indus Valley report says, the 1% is consumptioning, is deepening, not widening. So rich people are spending more stuff on things that rich people want, and American brands are lapping all of that up.
So do you think there's an opportunity here?
100%. I mean, this is the biggest opportunity in consumer brands. I would say, like building for a more affluent, aspirational India is where a lot of private equity and venture dollars are going, because people want better quality stuff, more expensive stuff,
No,
anything
no,
else.
I meant getting these brands in India. Like,
Oh, I mean, that is an opportunity, but that's only an opportunity for people who have a lot of money.
not
It's
really.
not
I think
like,
I'm pretty sure there would be some some wedge here. Is we just have to dig deeper.
I don't know. Like, if you've seen historically, like Reliance brings a lot of brands because then they can
Tata
also like,
does.
yeah, Tata does, Reliance, and then and kind of it's like multifaceted where like Reliance has like this massive supply chain, Tata too, but like Reliance also has the most premium retail mall in the country at the moment, so they can be like, okay, like whatever brand, like we'll give you prime listing in our new mall. I don't know how you and me can bring a luxury brand to India.
Friend of mine, what they are doing is they are taking traditional brands and managing their quick commerce, not e-commerce, quick commerce. So, for example, one of their client is Bikaji or Bikaner wala, one of those.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean,
Bhujia company strike again.
Vijaya companies, you know.
We talk
So
more about deep tech than we talk more about Bhujia companies than deep tech.
so I mean, yeah. So for example, that one of those they are managing. So what they essentially do is they handle the inventory and they handle the marketing and they handle ads.
And
They handle
purchase orders.
activations in
Yeah.
specific places, offers and whatnot. Like for example, this is one of those things that these guys handle. So this is like a company of 35 people right now.
How did they get them as a customer? Is it very relationship based, or how did they?
They got like a smaller brand as a customer, then a bigger, then bigger, and then they started going much bigger. For example, how right now Mr. Beast festivals. So festivals doesn't have a presence directly in India, but
Actually, they
what?
do.
Oh, they do now.
Now they do.
Okay. So earlier it was not the
Earlier,
case.
yeah, earlier it was not the case.
Earlier it was not the case. There were people who were essentially licensing the thing and then importing and
You don't even need to license. You can just become an importer of these FMCG products and then go to modern bazaar or like a modern retail store and be like, oh, like I am the supplier of these kind of
got it.
expensive products from
Yeah.
these brands, and like I will pay your listing fees, just list my products as well.
Correct. So I mean,
And yeah.
Tesla, for example, won't know how to list on Blinkit.
But why would Tesla list on?
I mean, imagine the news.
Don't give any ideas. पता चला कल अलबिंदर का tweet आ जाएगा.
Bro, that will break the internet. But
Start your car in 10 minutes, get it delivered in 10 minutes.
but even Lululemon, for example, like I mean, if it is they themselves, like there are opportunities for people to service that.
No, but like I mean, if Lululemon is really coming to India, like basically Tata's managing that entire thing.
Oh, acha.
So Tata is already going to put it on Tata New and this and that, and Tata's team will manage it on other marketplaces and stuff like that. So it's really like,
I
unless you
thought
want to bring a really niche small brand to India, which maybe is possible, but like a larger brand, I don't see how you would do it. Like the giants just have like Aditya Birla Fashion or Tata or Reliance just has like a massive footprint that it's going to be very, very hard to like come up with an offer that's going to be interesting enough for these guys.
you had shared recently, the reverse is also happening. Bikaner Wala has opened a shop in California, Fremont.
You have everywhere from Bikaner Wala to Sabyasachi selling and having physical retail establishments in America now.
Yeah, that's what
Huh?
I think. This Bikaner Wala Bay Area, California. That's the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that you had shared. Basically, they are opening a veg restaurant in Fremont. How do I pronounce?
Fremont.
Fremont. It's in 3860 Maury Avenue, Fremont, California, right? Butchering the whole shit up, but uh, but yeah, I mean that is also happening. I think some of these nostalgic brands, they will start opening up because as we have also spoken about India Zero, if you remember, which is the diaspora of the Indians who are like in bunch of countries, specifically US and the UK. Bunch of brands from India will definitely go there and start creating new shops or like start selling essentially there. Which brand do you think is a primary candidate to do that? So Bikanerwala definitely did it.
I mean, so like Sarvana Bhavan has been doing this for the longest of times.
Correct.
And they have been the ones that have also gone like they're in the US, they're in Paris, they're in Canada, they're here, they're there. Haldiram's probably like a great one which will do it as well. Like all the wedding brands will do it. Manish Malhotra, Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi's already like has a New York store and stuff. Like I think anyone catering to the diaspora will try to build some kind of presence in the US. Like there is a large enough market just covering a couple of countries.
Do you think like is it only going to be, let's say, wedding and these kind of things, food, wedding, or even utility products? For example,
So there's a company
surf.
called the Pital karke company hai that makes like brass cooking utensils. Indian company from I think NCR or I could be wrong, but they now have a fairly large presence in I think like New York in the US. Because like New Jersey has this massive Indian population, but like stuff like that, like why would like I remember when I went to college, I brought a pressure cooker myself from India to. Everyone brings like a prestige pressure cooker from India to the US. Now there's no reason why I should be bringing this. Like I should just be able to buy a prestige pressure cooker in the US.
But why did you do it?
वो in US में सिटी वाला नहीं मिलता था ना.
Oh my God.
No,
Okay.
I'm being dead. I'm being seen. Like my aunt, who has been living in the US since the 80s, like she came recently, and she also brought a new pressure cooker back home. Like people don't get good pressure cookers in the US. I think that's a good market to tap into.
I had read one article which was basically stating the death of pressure cooker in US because people are not cooking in India in their homes, and whatever they're cooking, I think it's not something that needs to be pressure cooked.
But
So
dal और किसमें बनाओगे तुम?
correct. So but they don't make dal, right?
But now you have 6 million Indian Americans.
Correct.
The
These
dal,
guys, these guys,
yeah.
yeah. So these guys
So you
will
can make
probably
a
want pigeon
yeah.
pressure
I
cooker.
think you can make like a. Have you heard of this company called Le Creuset? They make these like Dutch ovens and like sell it for like $200, and like millennial women love it. So I feel like you can make like a $200 pressure cooker company for Indian and Indian American women in their 30s and 40s.
But do you think this market is going down? People are still, or the number of people cooking their own food, is it going up or down?
Like if you want to have like daily khana Indian food, the restaurants in America still is like the very heavy butter chicken, dal makhani. Like you can't just get normal like tadke wali dal.
Or lauki ki sabji, for example. Nobody would order that.
Yeah. I don't think restaurants will serve it, and no one will order it.
Yeah.
So, and I think there is enough of an Indian population that wants to eat that kind of food at least semi-regularly, even if it's not every day, at least like 3-4 times a day. So, Indians immigrating to the US is increasing. So, I don't think it's dying down just yet.
Another product that I had seen which did very well in the US. You remember Sam Altman had tweeted about baby stuff that he had bought. Sam Altman tweeted, "We bought a lot of silly baby things that we haven't
Oh,
needed."
Cradlewise.
Yes, but definitely I recommend it. I recommend a Cradlewise crib and a lot more burp racks than you think you could possibly need.
Yeah.
Like he just mentioned that one specific company, and this company specifically, I think they're working out of India and selling in the US, and they're doing it for a physical product like a cradle.
Yeah. I like fucking great. Like I've heard like very good things about the product. Like it's gotten to a point where I think like parents now try to like rent, like if they can't buy a new one, they'll just try to rent a Cradlewise for a couple of months.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, because I mean, it is a product you only need for like a couple of years at max.
Oh, so do you think there's a possibility of creating a subscription for a cradle?
Yeah, was it that?
Yeah, but it makes sense, man. Like I have no idea about this company, so I mean, I have idea in the sense that I have seen their products and
Yeah, basically what it does, it rocks the baby to sleep automatically.
yeah, so you don't have to do chanda hai, tu mera
Yeah,
so
yeah,
jaye, tu
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, we are automating mothers now, huh? What essentially it does is I'm looking at their website. It rocks the baby like this, and the cost of one is 1,59,900, 1.6 lakhs. Crazy, damn. And I think they have a 10,000 rupees off for
Yeah,
some reason.
but okay, for Airtel. So they also sell in India now.
That's what Indian cost is. What I'm trying. It's
Ha,
in
ha,
rupees.
ha, ha. But
1.6
okay,
lakhs.
think about it. I mean, US price is the same, but like, think about what would you price your sleep and your sanity?
$1,800.
Yeah, so because in America, like, there's also this concept of night nurses or night nannies,
Right.
where like you have a
It's there in
nanny who.
India now.
Okay, well, clearly India is picking up on the trends, but like,
Correct.
it's basically like almost a cheaper alternative to that, I would say. Maybe I'm not a parent, so I can't
Yeah,
definitively
I
say.
think night nanny is also more of key. If baby wakes up, what do you do? Make
Ha,
sure
ha,
that.
ha, ha. I
I
mean,
think
it
this is not
covers
doing
more.
that. Yeah,
It
it
does
is
it
not doing
more
that.
coverage, but like this maybe prevents the baby from waking up.
We need to have some parents on to
Yeah.
make sure, or just get Radhika Gandhi, the founder of Cradlewise, on here. Cool. I think we covered a lot of ground today. We had a bunch of other shit, but we kind of got lost in this chat.
Should we call it on just
Yeah,
Indian brands launching in America then?
correct. Indian
Cool.
the exchange
Indian
of
companies.
brands, the
Yeah.
exchange of brands between the US and India.
The cross border, the Setu.
The bridge. Oh my god. When Tesla launched, I basically took a photo of. I got a photo from the internet
Hmm.
of their storefront, and it in Bombay you have to basically write the name in English and Marathi. And
But
Marathi is basically
in Devanagari script.
Devanagari script, but Marathi word, not like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
need. Okay, they wrote TESLA for English, but in the Marathi, the Devanagari script, I read it as Tesla because it had single A
Ah.
ki matra. I don't know how do I say that, but and I was like, shouldn't it be double A ki matra because it's Tesla, not
Yeah,
Tesla.
yeah, yeah.
And people are like, are you crazy and all that. I'm like, guys, where is this coming from? इतना तो मैंने कुछ I haven't
You
said
live in
anything.
Bangalore. How do you not know people are insane about their languages? You should have predicted this.
But I thought Hindi is a language I know.
Yeah. Well, clearly not.
Yeah, I always pronounced it as Tesla.
Yeah.
And if I pronounce it as Tesla, it'll be A, not
Yeah,
A.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So
So we can now confirm that it was Marathi and not Hindi.
yeah. But even in Marathi, I think the best explanation I saw was it's between double A ki matra and
So it's like
single A ki matra.
it's 1.5.
1.5. So
So you have to round up, na? So it
or
should
you
be
can round down as well, no?
no 0.5 तो round up ही होता है.
Makes sense. Actually,
We're not saying seal or floor. We're just saying round up.
okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching till now. If you have been watching, please hit the like button
And comment Tesla.
in Hindi. Let us know what
Marathi.
Marathi, Hindi. Let us know the language and
Yeah.
the spelling. And
We will see you again next week.
next week. Bye bye.